Well, hats off to you, James. Your stock went from 35 to 89 during the period you ran. I was recommending your stock the whole time. Now, Disney is unchanged in 10 years. When a stock is unchanged over a 10-year period, isn't it time, maybe you guys discussed it, you got Mary Barr in there, I mean, total hitters, discussed that maybe something is very wrong with the company itself, that it could be unchanged for 10 years. We've seen many companies advance during that period and make shareholders a lot of money.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's you've been at this a long time, Jim, maybe even longer than I have, and I would just say you've got to look at firstly what's going on in the industry structure, and secondly what's going on inside the company. This industry has been through huge change and continues to, with the addition of AI, which Disney is on the front foot with their relationship with OpenAI. On that, but there's the whole change from linear to streaming has been extraordinary. And where I think Disney is now leaning in is to its IP. They've fixed the streaming business. You saw the profitability yesterday, great numbers, but also investing $60 billion in capital in new ships and the new parks that have been built around the world and new rides and attractions. So strategically, there's nothing wrong with this company. There are things we can do better. And I think Bob put it beautifully yesterday on the earnings call. He said, status quo is not the objective here. Obviously, you change because the world around you is changing. So I think, you know, strategically, there are a lot of companies that would like to have the assets that we have at the Walt Disney Company. You think about 7 movie studios, parks in Europe, now in the Middle East, in Japan, in Shanghai, 2 parks in the US. Cruise ships, we've only got 7 ships out there. We have competitors with 100 ships. Capacity utilization on those ships is running in the mid-90%. This stock is trading at 15 times earnings. Jim, you've seen a lot of stuff. This is nuts. Right? This is a tremendous opportunity for shareholders going forward. So I don't care about the past. I care about the next decade.
I know. It traded at 200. I agree with you.
Gorman
James,
says bye. James, Eisner to Iger, Iger to Chapek, Chapek to Iger, Iger to Damaro, always inside. Did you consider outside candidates? And if not, why not?
Yeah, we did. And, you know, I think the view of the board was, obviously, we wanted to get this right. You can't ultimately control how any individual behaves once they're in the job. But you can control whether they have the capability to do the job. And there's a lot of focus on what did somebody do? What did Josh do before this? That's interesting, but it's not definitive. What matters is what are they capable of doing? Do they have the strategic mind, the resilience, the ability to innovate, the creative touch, all of those things, team building? That's what you're looking for in a CEO. So, yeah, we looked at, I mean, my goodness, we had a beginning, I mean, it must have been well over 100 people on a list. I personally talked to a number of individuals. I wanted to be able to say, and the board wanted to be able to say, that whoever got this job beat all comers. This wasn't a rigged game. This was all comers, and Josh did it.
And so in the press release, though, you said one reason he was elected was because of his vision. There's been a lot of speculation about how much of Disney's future is really about the Parks and Experiences division. What do you see his vision as being for what the future of Disney is?
Well, you undoubtedly, you'll ask Josh, so I don't want to speak for him, but it's the ability to take the intellectual property that has been developed over decades and tell stories and weave those stories through both cinema, through the streaming product, obviously through our TV platform. We have it through ESPN and then through the parks and cruises. To simply say, by picking somebody who had a history in a business, that's what the company is going to do. They said that about me at Morgan Stanley, by the way. Julia, you're blessed not having to worry about regulated banks. But these folks in New York understand this. They said because I came out of wealth management, Morgan Stanley was going to become a wealth management company. The revenues in trading and banking are bigger than wealth management at the moment. So, no, it's not about parks. It's about the total capability of what this company can have and the incredible moats we have around us because of this extraordinary intellectual property.
Well, we appreciate you taking the time to explain this process to us, and we look forward to talking to Josh tomorrow, I hope very soon. James Gorman, thanks so much for having us here on the Disney Lot this morning.
Thanks for being with us.
Guys, back over to you.